Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, you guys, with more Attack on Titan. I am excited, I am scared, I am all of the above. If you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, you guys, I've really been having kind of a philosophical crisis over the events of Attack on Titan. I think from what I've heard from a lot of you about the author's stance and what he wanted to put into this story, I think that's what they wanted. But I have to say, there's no good options here. It just feels like there's no good options, and there's no good guys, kind of, and there's no, and again, I think that's a lot of the point. We're just seeing what would happen if you put these characters in this just awful situation, and, and we're not going by, like, kind of your typical shonen, hope and love win the day kind of rules, which I love. I love that type of show. Don't get me wrong. I'm not poking fun. I'm just saying, a few of you have come out and told me about some of the things that the author has said and some of his views on shonen stories and how he wanted to make this different. So I can definitely see where, they're kind of taking it in a different direction than what you might expect being an anime fan or a shonen fan. I know for me it's definitely not what I expected. But let's get right into it, because last time we had the return of a lot of our crew, which was great, and you guys know I kind of had this, like, existential crisis over, God, I so want to root for our people here, but they put me in a position now where I don't really know who to root for. Let me get into that a little bit and clarify it, because I do think it was no coincidence to have, like, Mikasa swooping in, to have Levi swooping in. I mean, I think those moments, in my opinion, are meant to touch us on some level, because we have followed those characters the entire story. Well, Levi, we followed a lot of the story. He kind of came in just a little tiny bit later, but, a lot of you have pointed out to me that, it shouldn't maybe be that hard, because Eren is kind of in between a rock and a hard place here. Seeing how Marley Nation, how the world outside of the walls is so blatantly discriminatory against Eldians, particularly Eldians who are in the walls, because we see even the Eldians who are in the Marley Nation have a lot of hatred for the devils in the walls, There's a lot of blame, and there's a lot perpetuated by the people in authority, I think, to kind of keep them feeling that way. So, what choice did Eren have, is what a lot of you have been coming to me and saying. Could Eren have tried to reason with anyone outside the walls? And I think there's a good case for no. No, they were not going to do that. They were not going to do that anyway, but he also has something they want, and we're talking about really widespread, ongoing, blatant racism here. So it's sad, but was this Eren's only option? And is it purely self-defense? I think there's a good argument for yes. However, it is very hard to get on board with someone when you see them doing, like, a wide-scale attack that takes out, like, innocent people, children. It's very hard to sit there and be like, yeah, Eren, go get him. It's like, no, I don't want to root for this. And even Mikasa, we see Mikasa saying, some of the same things, like, this kind of, and this is what he was saying to Reiner too, it kind of makes him what he hated in a way, in a big way. It makes him exactly like, hey, he's been through stuff, this happened to him, his mom, his town, his whole world, everything he's seen and found out. And now he's just kind of doing what he has to do. And there's a lot of parallels between that and what we saw with Reiner. And just like there's really great and really bad people inside the walls, there's really great and really bad people outside the walls. You know, he's not taking the moral high ground, and I think he knows that, and he's doing what he feels he has to do to get things done, and to defend himself and the people he cares about. Again, it's just really hard to put him up against, like, to put our crew up against, like, kids that we've gotten to know, like Falco and Gabby, who are now directly in harm's way, Peak and all them, and be like, there's no good answers. And I really think a lot of the point is there's no good answers. This is a bunch of people dropped into a cruel world, to use a line that the show has thrown at us a few times. And they're just doing what they're doing. Somebody in my comments said something that it really, really stuck with me. I wish I could remember who specifically said it. I would shout out to them, but if you're listening, you know who you are, and I just absolutely, this really resonated with me, that when you break it all down that way, it really appears as if the only true, cut and dry enemy here that we can, fully put in the wrong on any given level is really just the concept of hatred itself. Is really the only thing that you can sit here and just completely, has no justification, has no tragic background. It's just the concept itself of hatred and what it has done to this world. So on that very heavy philosophical note, guys, it's really been weighing on me. Somebody mentioned it to me that, like, when I talk about Attack on Titan, I'm just, and I love the show, but it does kind of bring these thoughts and feelings on me that just kind of like, oh my God, just trying to process it all. And again, I think that was the intention. I really think that was the intention, is to get people thinking and talking. And also just suffering and crying, because I do a lot of that at this show. And I don't think this season's going to be any exception, you guys. I think it's going to get weirder and darker and sadder from here. So that being said, on that cheery note, what do you say we go ahead and get started on the next episode? Let's go. Whoa! No one gets shot. Oh my God. Holy cow. Are we losing people? Oh, that's what that was. Well, dang. So that's actual gear. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, shouldn't have forgotten about her. Oh no, but he hardened up at the last second. Gabby. Just no one kill anyone. Just stop. Oh, interesting. Don't you dare cut to the theme. Interesting, the dialogue there, like, don't let anyone escape, kill them all, versus, like, don't anyone die on me, survive. Oh, is that Falco? Oh, he's okay, he's in there. Reiner? He's alive, but... Oh, is this like what happened? Yeah. This kind of reminds me of what happened. Oh, well. Then that might be it. Falco's getting a little insight into how deeply scarred Reiner is. See what I mean though? Like, now I want to root for them. But I'm still mad at, like, Marley as a whole for, like, even brainwashing the kids about everything. Oh! Ah! Oh! Woo! That, hearing the Cart Titan talk is kind of terrifying, though. Not with him protecting it that way, though. And he's, yep, he can just hop on out. Oh. Is that what's happening? Well, that's a fair point. They also have the Colossal Titan, though, wherever he is. Oh. Peak, I'm both proud and terrified of you. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he said kill them all, but that's his brother, and we know he kind of wanted to, like, rescue him, right? Huh? Oh! Ah! Was that my baby boy? My best precious boy? He got a haircut. Oh my. Well, that's I was thinking that oh, they also have the Colossal Titan. Oh my. Having the two of them standing there with this happening reminds me of something, you guys. Oh! Oh, Levi! Oh, Levi coming in out of nowhere like a bat out of heck. Gabby, please. Oh, Gab, please, nobody but they don't want, but Zeke is there. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh. Oh. Lot of, oh. But peak! Oh! Oh my God. But peak! Oh my God. Guys. There was a time when I would have loved to have seen this happen. And things just aren't that simple anymore. I don't know what happened there, but it did not look good. On plus side, my baby boy Armin. On the minus side, those kids were standing there watching destruction, not unlike Eren and Mikasa and Armin did with their home. I don't know. Let's just see how this plays out. It's not playing out very well. Oh man. I don't want those guns to fire on the people I've come to love. But watching them get taken out and watching, like, new friends lose friends, All right, let's just do some reading because they're just not gonna make this existential crisis any easier for me. All right, new ODM gear. Gear used by the Paradise Island forces, which utilizes compressed gas and wire hooks fired from special equipment to allow their soldiers to nearly mimic flight. Okay, so it seems like pretty effective. Though previously unavailable with the island's technology, the gear includes semi-automatic pistols, special swords, and some soldiers are even armed to fire shells, enabling superior anti-personnel and anti-Titan combat. So this is much, much, much more advanced than what we were seeing. Okay, so it uses compressed gas and wire hooks. So they still need fuel though. So that's a good point that like when they run out of fuel, but they didn't come in there unprepared, and we see that now. Oh, all right, guys. I'll hold off my thoughts till the end, but I'm just like I don't even know. I don't even know. What must be going through his mind? Looking at all this. Oh. He's feeling a little bit of a connection with Berthold now. Huh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! He missed him. Or I wouldn't call that a fault. Oh god, Peak. Oh god. Oh my god. She's no. Yeah, they did some heavy damage here. Oh, Eren's just that he's just not gonna. He's just not. Oh. 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 Use. Oh. Oh. What just happened? Oh God, no! This can't. That's not the cart specialty. The cart specialty is being a cart. Reiner's not in a great place, and she's not going to want to hear that because that's her cousin and her idol. Whoa! What are we look? What are we look? What's happening? Oh! Hange! Oh! Okay. So they're picking everyone back up. So they got a hold of one of these airships. Oh, and Eren, a Smith mentioned. Oh. Please don't. Oh, please, no, just can nobody die, please. Ah, not what you want to see staring down at you. Oh my God, the legs. Oh no! Oh, he has no idea. He has no idea who he's dealing with. He has no idea who he's dealing with. They are desperate. They are desperate for survival, guys. Holy freaking crap! Oh! He's about to use that jaw to his advantage, and he's about to use the jaw. He's using the jaw to kill him. Oh my God. That is so clever, but so brutal. Oh my God, Eren, what are you? Oh! Oh God! No, it's oh God, 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 oh God. He used the jaw titan like a nutcracker to get her out of there, and then he ate. Oh God, oh my God, oh my God. The one thing that might bring him out. Oh, he just wants to die. He just wants to die. What is this happening? There won't ever be any peace for Reiner. I don't even know what to be happy about or sad about anymore. God, why? Wow. If you had told me at the beginning of a series, or halfway through the series, or at the end of the last season, some of the things that would be happening in this episode, without the context that I now have, I would be cheering, I would be so happy, I would be so proud. Seeing it, seeing the reality of it, watching Armin, watching that kid dying or dead on the ground, seeing in the couple of lines the weight that all of this has had on him, the weight of being the one chosen instead of Smith, the weight of what they're doing. Watching as John probably intentionally misses and feeling fault for it when he's really, like, debatably one of the most human people there right now. And then ending with Gabby and Falco screaming for help, which is the only thing that could bring Reiner out of that self-induced coma that was just brought about from the lack of will to live. If you had shown me the scene of what Eren just did with no context before, that would have been the coolest thing. And just knowing the implications of it now, having Galliard watching on in horror, Peak is like near death, the kids watching in horror, screaming, oh my God. We got what we wanted. We got super powerful fighting back. Our kids from the last several seasons. We got what we wanted, guys, and I'm really sorry that I wished for it now. Not that I want to see them die either, because clearly the goal, whether they made this attack or not, was going to be to take them out at some point. I mean, it's definitely, they might have been taking a little break from it while they got their own stuff together in the Marley Nation, but I mean, it's a kill or be killed situation, but watching them take the offensive and do the killing is not what I thought it would be by any means. I don't even know where to start with, like, recapping what happens. I love the moment with John where he misses Falco. That might have been, like, the one scene in this whole episode that gave me any kind of hope for anything. just knowing that, like, having Hange show up with the airship and everything was pretty sweet. I love me some Hange. But by that point, they had dragged me through the mud so much. Eren, though. Eren is... He's more than just all those titans. He has been forged in complete and utter chaos and destruction. And when he does things like using the jaw as his nutcracker for the crystal that the Warhammer Titan had herself in, you can see the pure grit that it took to get to this point. Because, I mean, that was a great move. Like, like I said, out of context, none of the other stuff going on, that was really something clever and spectacular, but just also absolutely horrifying. And it just made everything that I felt last episode so much worse, to see both sides fighting for their own reasons and being able to get those reasons a lot now. You know, I was pretty put off by the Cart Titan last season. You guys know. And I would have loved to have seen something happen to the Cart Titan when all we knew was, here's something creepy and bad coming to get our people that we like. And I just should have known it was never, ever going to be that simple. They got Zeke, and Peak. Zeke and Peak are very injured. I don't know the extent of their injuries per se. I know that Peak was not healing, because that's really not her. It seems like the brute strength is not her specialty, which makes sense. I mean, the whole thing, like with the guns that she had, it was pretty sweet to look at. Yeah, I don't want any of those guns hitting my people, and they did. They took out a few. I don't know who exactly they took out. It was happening very quickly, but they definitely took out some of the people in ODM gear. God, I just, like, I'm overwhelmed just trying to recap this episode, you guys. We got to see Armin. We got to see Hange. Yay. Yay. I mean, it's yay, but it's all messed up, guys. This is what I wanted. I wanted our crew, you know. And yes, they're not, you know, you can't look at like Levi and Hange and be like, they're just like, yes, I know that not every character we got to know was pure, you know, like we knew that previously in previous seasons, that like even watching Armin take a life for the first time, like they were learning what war really meant. But this is what I wanted. I wanted them to be able to take control of their destiny and fight off their enemies and make the world better and protect themselves. I mean, they're protecting themselves. That's true. I feel like this makes a really big statement about what it means to try and reshape the world by means of war. I think it makes a very strong statement about that. I think that's an understatement to say it makes a strong statement. All right, guys. I feel like I'm just kind of going around in circles rambling right now. I'm sure I'll have some more coherent thought on the events of this episode next time for you. Right now, I'm just kind of feeling the weight of it, and just going back and forth through the whole episode, not really being able to do, you know, like any solid yays or boos on anything. And then just ending with Reiner just, can't I just die in peace? All right. That's Attack on Titan, you guys. That was episode 7. I'm scared and excited to see what's going to happen next. I honestly could not tell you where this is going. I think in my head at the beginning, I wanted it to go, I wanted to have my cake and eat it too. I got to know some of these new characters, and I got to see Reiner and Zeke in a new light, particularly Reiner. And I think I wanted them to see the follies of the Marley Nation and the way it operates and team up with our established crew and just kind of take on the world and make it a better place. And then I learned, well, it's not just Marley that hates the Eldians. Like, there's some, like, real hatred and persecution going on. And the whole rest of the world, which seems to be a pretty big place. I mean, when we got all the leaders in one place, it was a lot of leaders. And those are just, like, I'm guessing the more established nations, you know. It's not going to be that simple, guys. Couldn't tell you where this is heading. I think I can tell you it's heading nowhere good. I feel like it might be a no-brainer to say it will not be a happy ending. We just wanted to see the ocean. We just wanted to see the ocean. Remember when that was the goal? The goal was to just see the ocean. And God, I would give anything to go back to those days. And by those days, I mean when I was dying last season over, like, the events of episodes 17 and 18. Those days seem so simple to me now, and I yearn for them. All right, guys, you've heard enough of me rambling. You've seen enough of me in my existential crisis. I'd love to hear how you're doing in your existential crises, if you're having them. Drop me some comments, and we'll try to get through it. That was intense, and I can tell you to say I enjoyed it, I think would be a little bit misleading. I can't wait to see more, let's put it that way. So you guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please join me next time. Please, I need you. Get me through this. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.